topics, but how serious do you think global warming is at this stage of our lives right now? Because we've heard it before.
in our
How
life.
severe? Yeah,
Um,
it's going to be around before. It's been there before us. It's going to be there
yeah,
after us. What? Because they've talked about it before.
yeah.
How far gone do you think it has affected us
I
now?
think it's a serious issue. I do
Mm,
think it's serious. They do say that it's I guess sped up faster than earlier predicted,
it
which is
indeed
not a
was.
good thing, quote unquote. I was watching this show on Netflix. I think I told you about it called "You Are What You Eat."
Hmm.
And since we're kind of going an entertainment route,
Right.
real quick, so it's a show about they take researchers take a set of twins, like four sets of twins, so it's like eight people, but they're identical twins, so their biological makeup is basically exactly the same,
Hmm.
and put them through uh, like a test. So one twin is going to eat meat or have a meat protein based diet.
Right.
Not a protein based. That's a word. That's the wrong way to say it. They're going to have meat in their diet. Both
Okay.
diets are relatively healthy, but one is going to have meat. One is just going to be
Plant
vegetarian,
based.
plant based,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And see how it affects them in all various ways. So the
Right.
last episode I watched, what makes it actually even more interesting, because I thought it would just be, basically like body composition, weight, that
Right.
that type of stuff, right?
Hmm.
But they also go into how the especially in North America, but the overall manufacturing or production of cattle
Hmm.
is affecting the environment, and like not only cows but pigs as well. So like there's basically the what they have to do to have the amount of cows that we consume, or that the market demands,
Hmm.
quote unquote,
Right.
is cut down rainforests, cut down trees in different areas so that the cows can graze. And then there's also, and if you see the size of these farms, it's acres and acres of thousands of cows
Hmm.
type thing. And their waste creates methane gas, which goes up into
With the air in the
the
atmosphere,
the
yeah.
the atmosphere and causes more of a global warming thing. So it's and then you add on the transport of these animals to different markets by these big rig trucks, and that's
Mhm.
another pollution that's adding to the problem. Then there's like and that's just cows. Then they got into to pork. They haven't even gotten into chicken yet, and what that does. So
Wow.
I say that to say it's interesting in how, as humans, almost everything that we're doing on this planet is destroying it.
So
In a
there
majority. I'm not saying
okay.
everybody, because obviously there are some very conscious people out there, but the
Mhm.
majority of us, even just the way we eat, is destroying our environment.
Well, I was gonna say, no matter how conscious how conscious you are in terms of what you're doing, you're still affecting
Still
the
contributing.
bottom line. Yeah, you're still a part of the problem.
Yeah.
Basically, again, what you're saying pretty much is that we weren't really meant to live the way we're supposed to live on
Oh,
this planet.
absolutely. And I think even the people who would argue that deep down know that we're not supposed to live that way, especially here, or especially in these quote unquote first world countries.
Mm,
What we dr- and we've had these discussions numerous times on our shows, just about how big business affects the way that we live, and we follow that. So like the example of the gas car, they've had electrical cars for decades, and
mhm.
only recently, like maybe what, the last 10 years,
Right.
have they become prevalent in the market, or become
Mainstream. Yeah.
yeah. And they still don't, you can't, it's difficult for you to take a long drive if you're driving an e-car,
Electrical. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
where are you going to charge it?
Exactly.
So
And
they're not
instead of them making it more uh common in terms of getting
yeah,
their stations out there
accessible.
accessible for
Yeah,
you to do it. then instead of jacking up the price for these things and making the 1 to 2% only able to buy these things, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Then you have a solution.
Well,
You don't want to give it to everybody
no,
to
because you're
read.
gonna cut your current stream of income.
Exactly. It
And
sucks.
it's not even to say that an electrical car is good for the environment, because that's a different thing,
True.
but
True.
it's better than what we're doing. At
Basically,
least it'll slow down.
the best form of transportation for the environment is
Absolutely. Bike riding,
walking and bike riding. That's
yes.
it, really.
But
Other than that,
who's going back to
no,
that?
no. I'm just saying, just
No,
going full
yeah,
circle is that the only
yeah,
way. So no matter if you're having an electric car, a hybrid car, gas, diesel, whatever, you're affecting the planet.
right.
So understand that and do what you need to, you know, be conscious to what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Some people would just be driving off and again, I'm one. I would start my vehicle, and let it run to warm up. That's
Oh, I
causing
do that too.
whatever to affect the environment. So
Yeah.
it's almost a catch-22, but
I mean, you can't be perfect. Like, there's nothing, you can't be
no.
perfect in everything. It's just being, um, making an effort,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
some type of effort. Like, after watching 2 episodes of that show, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat less